Hey yo, it's your boy Chunkyzilla back at it again, bro. We are at it again with the Blood Mage. I know a lot of people have been asking me on my kick, my the streams, like, dude, what build are you playing? How do you survive? How do you do this? How do you do that? It's pretty simple, guys. It's so easy. This build is completely broken. Sorry, I am sick as well, so you guys just have to bear with me on that one there. I just decided to push this video out as fast as possible because, like, there are a lot of people on my streams that are asking me about this build, and I think it's time to show everybody what this build can do and what it does. So basically, let's start off with showing the gear. It's plain and simple gear, guys. This is this is not worth much. I mean, I'm rocking probably about, say, 30 divines max of gear without the headhunter, right? We don't need a headhunter. We actually got a rare belt that we normally do to cap our resistances, because our resistances are not capped. But with the headhunter, you don't really need to cap them, because obviously some of the mobs have resistance buffs on them that you normally take them anyways, and they last for 1 minute, and within 1 minute you kill everything. So that's one thing about it. I do want to show you guys though a little, maybe a map. Maybe we'll do some delirium as well. Delirium's pretty easy. I think it's fun to farm, and yeah, let's go into it and show you guys what this build can actually do. I will be posting the POB as well for this build, just so you guys can follow it. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple, pretty basic, straightforward stuff. It will cost you about 20 to 30 divines just to get started. It's honestly worth it. And this here is still the budget version. This can go up and you can get better, you can get so much better. You can get a better Defiance of Destiny, you know, you can get a better KMs, you can get better boots, you can get better everything, you can get better of. I mean, even this ring that I'm currently using, just basically I'm using it for the max life and the cast speed. That's that. Other than that, it's honestly just, it's basic straightforward stuff. You can get better, like I said. So basically we just sit here and do this all the time. You know, we can legit sit in AFK, we're pushing one button and that's just our flame ball or fireball, whatever you want to call it, and that's that, and we just sit here. You know, it does get boring, but if you're farming deliriums, like stuff like this, it's so nice. I can do maps. I do tier 16 juiced up maps as well. Yes, and I did say tier 16 because I corrupt my tier 15 juiced maps um, in hopes to hit the tier 16, and I normally do hit a tier 16. I've been doing them often, but I figured that doing this delirium step is a little bit better. Um, you know, you get a bit more out of it. Like, I've been looting gems, movement speed gems, and I've been selling them for like 17 divines. Well, not gems, but, well, I guess you can say gems. I don't know, sockets, you know, I don't know what you want to call them. Um, but anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about what the build can do and what it can't do, and it can do everything. I haven't found a con yet, apart from it being pretty pricey. But of the making of this video, it's honestly, it's 20 divines is basic. It's, you should have it by now. I mean, it's quite far into the league already. 20 divines, 30 divines to make this build is absolutely good. It can do all the content in the game. We have been doing all the content in the game. I am only level 92 because basically I just farm the deliriums. I just do this mostly with this character, and it's basic. That's why I also haven't upgraded anything, because I can legit just sit here. Apart from when you get rares that do that, rares have these certain things that you can't recover over 50% of your life, and unfortunately you won't die, but you won't be able to cast any skills because your skills cost life, which is the sad thing. But apart from that, other than that though, it's, you can legit just sit and AFK it, and it's so fun, it's so nice to do this. I normally will watch a movie or something on the other screen while sitting here doing this. It's pretty basic. So you'll see there that rare had a elemental buff on it, so all our resistances are capped, as you guys can see now. Got lightning, cold, and fire is capped. So we don't really need a belt with resistances using a headhunter. Because I mean, each little thing lasts a minute, and a lot of rares that have those buffs. So you constantly will have capped amounts of resistances, which is pretty nice. Yeah, but this is basically it, man. We go on and on like this until the end of the Delirium, which I'll be showing you guys because it does get a bit juicy later on. Obviously, with all the bosses spawning, the higher you get, the better. But we'll still show you what that's all like and about. And then obviously after that, I'll go through all of the skills with you guys. I will go through talents, as well as there will be a pub regarding this. Now, so I don't like that with the headhunter teleports you everywhere. It kind of sucks. I don't like it much, but it is what it is. So as you see, this is, I just do this to farm the stilts. Pretty nice way to farm them, and sadly they have dropped in price, which kind of sucks. But as well, we're doing this for the megalomaniacs. Certain megalomaniacs are very, very nice. I see we've got another monster, another thing that stops our recovery past 50%, so we need to just kill it. Go. Oh, can you stop porting me around though, man? It just keeps teleporting me everywhere. Can you just stay still? That's the only thing I don't like about the headhunters, that teleports me around. So yeah, it like I said, it's a pretty basic build, pretty easy. You don't die, even though it looks like you will be dying. You don't die. You've got still like reserved life as well. So when it looks like you're dying, you're not really dying. So you don't have to worry about that. See, it's got one of those monsters again. I don't know why it's giving all of them all the time. So it's fun. It does anyways. So obviously the more life you got, the more damage you do, more more reserved life as well. Everything just counts off more life. So if you got more life, that means it's more damage. If your skill's using more mana, which would be turned into life, means you're doing more damage. And also the faster that you can actually reserve life as well as recover life. So it's pretty good to have a lot of life. It's pretty good to have a lot of recovery as well. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a build like this that does just either this, or you guys don't really want to die so much, then this is the way to go. Obviously it doesn't have so much movement speed like your Dead Eyes will have, or any other character that's got a lot of movement speed, but it's pretty good. It clears maps, it clears anything you want to do. It's pretty good overall. I've done all content with this build. As you can see there, we've got a liquid isolation one, which is pretty good as well. Now they sell for about 60 exalts. They used to sell for like 100, 200 plus exalts, but sadly they have dropped a lot in price because of everybody that's either doing this or they are just don't need it. But it's still it's decent money, and you do get them often from doing these things, as well as, like I said, you get the megalomaniac. You get a whole bunch of things that come with it. Now there's another build that's also similar to this, which is the Spark build. Spark build does cost a bit more though. Like if you're investing into the Spark build, you're not investing anything under 100 divines. Obviously you can buy cheap stuff and craft your own things, but then it costs maybe about 50 divines at least to have a decent build up and running that doesn't die, that can at least tank things, that does damage. This build here can continuously put currency into it to make it stronger. I'd reckon maybe another bot, say 400 or 500 divines, and your build will be absolutely monstrosity. Now again, you can use a lot of jewels to even increase your crit chance, crit damage, and I don't have, like I said, this is just the basic setup. I wasn't willing to invest more than say 40 divines into this. The headhunter I'm using from another character of mine, so it's just for extraness, but it doesn't need it at all. Really, it doesn't. I use a rare bout normally, but when I'm doing this, I just equip the headhunter just because it's a bit faster to kill things. I get buffs, I don't know. It's just nice having a headhunter now and then. So we just sit still and we just basically kill everything. You know how difficult it is to yap for a whole 15 plus minutes, or actually 15 rounds of this, each round taking about a minute? It's pretty difficult, especially when you're sick. Like I have to take these deep breaths now and then, because like my nose is blocked, my throat is sore, everything is just killing. And I understand that a lot of people on the stream are like, where are you, Chunky? Come back, Chunky. What's this build? I mean, I've been getting DMs about this build, and it's crazy. So that's what I thought. Let me just, post on YouTube, make a video regarding this build, and people follow it if they want to follow it. So now we've got 2 bosses on us, which is fine. We just sit here, like, so we don't do anything. Just sit here. I use my flask now and then so we can build up some rage. Gives us more attack speed, more cast speed, etc, etc. It's pretty decent to have it, so just use the flask for rage. Flask doesn't really give us anything apart from rage. We'll cast our signal down, or our sigil down, so we get more magic power, spell power, whatever you want to call it, and then we just continue blasting away. Pretty basic stuff. It's honestly pretty basic, and I'd highly recommend a build like this as well. There's 2 bosses on us. Let's see. See, we just sit here and we kill them. It's a broken build. You hardly ever die. It's actually, you know what? I won't say I hardly ever die. I have not died yet since I've transitioned over to this build. That's how good this build actually is. And I've played many builds. I've played the Arc version of this. I've played the Spark version. Like I said, the Spark version is a lot of items to get it going. Don't have those items, then unfortunately you will be dying a lot. There's some times that you will just try and kill stuff and you'll die instantly because the proper Spark version doesn't have any resistances because of a unique helmet that you use. Even though you don't really need it because you're a blood mage, so you recover so fast that you don't really need any resistances. But it's still, like I said, it's costly. Price on that is pretty high. Like, you can buy the cheaper version of everything, which will cost you maybe about 40 divines for everything, but then the question is, will it be able to do content? Will it be able to do all the content? I invested, oh man, clicked on my portal highlight by an accident. Now you see, this maybe might be the part where I do die, because I have to use skills to cover life. Okay, well, I don't die just because I'm like, alright. Yes, like I was saying, just to get a Spark version of this build up and running, you are going to be paying nothing less than 50 divine orbs at least, minimum. It's teleporting me around everywhere. Just get me to the boss at least. If you want to teleport me somewhere, teleport me to the boss. Right, so basically that's that. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we wanted. Got the closed helm, which is alright, Can't... Was that... Oh wait, wave 16 out of 15? We get another wave? Oh no, we don't, it's a bug. Right. How do you guys like that? Wave 16 out of 15 and we can't do it? I can't even... Hello? Let's just get out of here. Right, so basically that's the build though. It's pretty simple stuff. Let me go through some of the items, things that you do need. So basically you need this, right? Comb's Heart is a must for the build. You need this, it's also a must for the build. I'm not going to go through prices, but you need all the uniques, right? So we need this, it's the Defiance of the Destiny. You need this ring, it's a snake bite. So you need basically all the uniques that this character has on. You're probably going to, or not probably, you're going to also need something like this that gives Tech Rod, so we can regenerate more life as well. Basically, it's also got your uniques, your jewels that you kind of need to make a bit stronger because we're chaos-based fireball. We need chaos as well as crit damage bonus. See, we go into a lot of life regen, a lot of life there, some cast speed with increased mana cost of skills. Remember, using mana is actually our life. The more life we use, the faster our regen is up. So it's pretty basic. We went into this. That means I can actually drop the one jewel that I'm using, which I haven't even bothered doing, which I should do. Which is this jewel here. I don't need it anymore. It can actually go away. So if I take it away there, everything is still getting used there. So I can actually add in another jewel that will increase more damage there, but I'm too lazy to go and search for another jewel. So apart from that, that's basically all. It's a easy build. Guys, just follow. You put intelligence, dex if you guys need dex, strength if you want to build more HP up as well. Basically, just going to crit damage, crit hit chance, and sometimes if you do want, because you see int doesn't do anything for us, so you can actually build a lot of strength all over. Your strength is life. So it's also good to build strength everywhere. Like I put strength here, some dex nodes, some strength nodes, etc, etc. It goes on like that. But that's that for the build. It's a pretty, like I said, a pretty basic build. It costs 30 to 40 divines, maybe 20. I don't know the prices. It's been a while since, but you're paying about 20, 30, I think, on the build, which is pretty decent at least. But at least we got a little bit of currency as well from doing that. We got one of the main things that dropped there, which is not bad as well. But I think that should be it for the video. As you guys can see, it's pretty basic, pretty nice to have. It can run maps, but I'm not going to run a map now. There's no point in it really. I think tier 3 delirium is pretty strong enough. I have farmed the tier 16 maps. I actually have a few that I'll run. Let me just show you guys here. Probably will delirium if I can find it. Is it there? So I'll run these tier 16 juiced maps up here. They're basically, I'll just go for item rarity as well as rare monsters. That's basically it. A lot of people just go for the item rarity, but I don't. I just juice them up. They all will have an abyss mod on it that drop more stuff as which I normally do. So it's pretty easy, pretty basic character. But like I said, this character is perfect for farming deliriums. You just sit and you can continuously spam your fireballs, and it is just a one button thing. You don't have to cast anything else. You just stand there like this, casting non-stop. And then now and then you put your sigil down for more power, and that's about that. Because obviously, you're standing in a sigil of power, which is pretty nice to have as well. And yeah, but that's that for this build. I will be posting a POB as well, so you guys can see what the build is. And wow, yapping for this amount of time is difficult. But yeah, I'll catch you guys hopefully in the stream as well. Remember, it's at kick.com at chunkyzilla as well, right? So it's same thing here, it's chunkyzilla, same as my kick where I do stream as well. So that's that. Love you guys. Cheers. Peace out. Bye.